If you thought your smartwatch knew everything about you, wait until you see what your toilet has to say. Today, we're talking about a $340 US toilet computer designed to watch what you leave behind so you don't have to. It's the next level of the quantified self, but it is a medical breakthrough, or is it a massive privacy nightmare? The Throne toilet is an AI powered add on that turns any standard toilet into a high tech health lab using cameras and microphones to analyze your bowel movements. It's making headlines because it automates gut health tracking, a task that used to require manual or messy journaling, specifically targeting the millions of people now taking weight loss and diabetic medication. What do you think about this, John?
So I'm definitely not buying this. I think this is a gimmick because it uses optical and acoustic sensors, right? So there's no sensors that are sensing the chemical makeup of the stool. It's analyzing metrics such as stool consistency, digestive patterns, hydration, and apparently urinary wellness indicators. And so the things the other big downfall with this is you have to use the same toilet every time. And what happens if you move it around the toilet? So if you move it from one toilet to another and you move it back to the other toilet, if you have it in a different area of the toilet or a side of the toilet, like, is that going to affect how it analyzes things? So I'm not a big fan of this. I know there's other ones like in the island that analyzes your urine, but it actually does a chemical analysis, not just visual, like this visual thing. I'm not a big fan of this. Are you?
No, I think the visual and audio is not enough.
Yeah.
I don't have the same problems you do. Like, if you had something like this, you don't need it necessarily on every toilet. You can train yourself to go once a day or whatever. If you've got a problem where every single time you need to track, then you've got a different kind of problem where it versus say in the morning or in the evening, right? Where, once a day you use this, it lets you know it's going.
But that's what I mean. Like, if you're out of the house, say you're in Toronto and you miss a day, is the AI going to be able to adapt to that and know that, like, okay, this person did have a stool movement or bowel movement, but it wasn't here? Like, there's just so many questions I have about this.
Yeah, again, the Japanese have had this kind of technology for a long time with music and fragrance and whatnot to make it a more pleasant experience, plus analysis of this. But this doesn't seem like the right solution. $340, it sits on the side of your toilet, takes pictures and audio, and right now people don't want that. But it's supposed to automate your health logs. No more trying to remember if you're being constipated for 3 days. The app tells you exactly what's happening. If you're on drugs like Ozempic or Mounjaro, it tracks how these meds are affecting your digestion in real time. And, you can export the gut health report to show your doctor actual data instead of guessing how you're feeling. So there are pre-orders. It's around $40. They're opening at the end of February. You also have to pay $6 a month or $72 a year for the data analysis and stuff. You're putting a high resolution camera and microphone in your toilet bowl.
Yeah.
How long till that gets abused?
Exactly.
We've seen how Uber was tracking stars and celebrities and late night this and late night that, and they knew what was going on. Imagine to this level, it's a whole different kind of ball game when they've got these close-up images and sounds of whoever. So yeah, I'm concerned about privacy, especially a random company that I don't know of. Not that they would be any better or worse than a bigger company. Experts point out this is not an FDA-cleared medical device. It cannot diagnose cancer or Crohn's or infections, so it's also unclear how it handles households with multiple people.
Well, I guess through the app, right? That, like, you'll just say, "Hey,
I guess."
Yeah.
I guess there's another reason to take your phone into the bathroom. And the device needs to be charged via 13-foot USB-C cable about once a month to make sure you have an outlet nearby. I don't know. This is interesting. I like that they're trying different approaches to gut health. But the toilet throne, is this the ultimate tool for health nerds? But it requires a high level of trust to let a camera into your most private moment. Is this the future of digital health or just way too much information? Let us know what you think. If you'd ever put a camera in your commode, we'll keep watching this story and see about when those first units ship in February. What do you got going on, John? This is stuff that's going out in the next week or so.
Yeah, so we've got some events at the Toronto Business Development Center. I'm doing some lunch and learns in person there. It's a great organization, great incubator. And then February, what date is the Startup Drinks, Craig?
I closed that, so I'm not sure. February 19th, I believe.
February 19th, but have a look at startupdrinks.com. startupdrinksto.com for that event and other events. If you need some help with government funding, SHRED, or any other grants, reach out to me on LinkedIn. But if you're interested in AI automation workflows or you need help with your business, what can they do, Craig?
Well, we've got lots of stuff going on over at flowgrammer.ca where we help businesses implement AI and business automation so they can scale faster and more reliable, get more leads, grow faster. We also have a growing community over at flowgrammers.ca where we do Flow Grammar Cafe, we do live build events, we do demo events, we get the community together online and in person several times a month to show and demo and support anybody who's trying to do this, learn automation, end-to-end AI agent building. So check all that out. We have a series of events called Flow Grammar Cafe. The next one's February 6th, March 6th, and April 2nd. We do those right now in partnership with Workhouse, and those are full day drop-in headphones, laptop, and work. And we'll have some experts on site that can help you troubleshoot. And we all kind of do a little walkthrough in the afternoon about what you're working on and, show us what you're working on and stuff. And it's really cool. So check all that out over at flowgrammer.ca and flowgrammers.ca, and coming soon. And you can sign up for this now, flowgramming.space. An AI agent and workflow marketplace where people can buy and sell agents or workflows. So if you're building agents and don't know what to do with them, where to sell them, go over there and check that out. Again, flowgramming.space. Or if you're building workflows, or if you want agents or workflows built, you can go over there and buy them. We have some interesting guarantees, and it's coming soon, so you can get your name on the waiting list right now. That's all we got going on, John. For everything else, go to torontostarts.com. I don't even think I mentioned it that whole time. Thanks everyone for watching. All the information about CES and these interesting things. Any last words, John?
No. Check out our next episode. We're going to be talking about the weird stuff at CES. So,
all right, everyone. Thanks for watching.